everybody? Welcome to Third Eye Knowledge. Excuse the hair and all the good stuff. It's going to be another long and rainy one. Yeah, so what came across my desk at Third Eye Knowledge this morning came across a lot of people's desks. I think it's pretty much common sense that, one, the president's completely lost his fucking rational mind. There is no way that anything that he suggested last night in America, I strongly advise against this. It's not made for the body, so it doesn't go in the body. That's all I'm going to say. Please do not inject or snort or cook or anything. Do not do anything with cleaning chemicals. That nigga's just lost his motherfucking mind. Two, he's gonna be one pissed off motherfucker when he touches the briefing tomorrow. And today, we're gonna be hearing about him bitching for 2 days, so get ready for that. And let's try to gather around America, take 2 minutes out of our daily lives to contact broadcasting companies to completely encourage them to rip this president to shreds and get him out of that Oval Office. This guy's gonna kill numerous idiots. And we do have to keep idiots in the planet. We do. We need idiots. Idiots keep us entertained. You know? And it's just not fair there's a lot of, I don't want to say this the wrong way, but there's a lot of individuals that do tune into the presidency. They're in nursing homes, they're in elderly homes, all around the country, that may be on the tottering cliff of faith and mentality, their mental well-being. So we do need to encourage the press to rip this motherfucker to shreds. This president is either just genuinely a fucking retard or just a high level of incompetent retard. There's two types of retards. And your president is the completely incompetent and like maximum version of retarded. Like your president is stupid. And the night before he did this briefing, I got to one of my sources. He was up all night watching the news, making sure nobody says anything bad about the dictator. So, we've got Captain Dingus telling everybody to drink bleach, drink Ajax, snort Ajax, whatever the fuck you want. And the medical professionals, you can go and see you can actually Google it online and see their expressions. They're priceless. But I'm not encouraging them, doing all the dumb shit. What I'm encouraging is, I'm going to be calling my local broadcasting companies that do cover these briefings and encourage them to rip this president to shreds, push him out of the Oval Office, just keep bugging him, push him the fuck out. That's all you can do. Keep riding him with press, keep riding him with cameras, you'll get him out. We got to get him out, guys. He's going to kill everybody. He's going to kill the country. And we're already on the verge of burning this country because it's almost actually out of money. Economically, our country is almost at $0. Because the more we're putting money out into a dead economy, it's just sitting there in limbo for the rich and the powerful to take, because the banks are still shut down in certain places of the country. So that wherever those banks are located, they're not getting the money into circulation. So again, America, I encourage you to push your president out of the Oval Office and just slam him with media. Any way people can, just slam the media. Slam this fucking media with slander against your president. And that's the only way I can think of actually getting him out without having to fucking set the country on fire. This is very bad, America. This is bad. It's what I've been talking about. But there's no time for that. I don't want to be one to, sit there and take that credit, because I don't want that kind of credit, because I was hoping and praying that he wouldn't be that much of an incompetent idiot. But I think we saw this coming, and I think we need to stay conscious about this and just do whatever we can to stay safe, get this country open. In due time, it'll open. You have it's a really strong thickness. And no matter how much sunlight you beam into this bitch, and no matter how much there's just nothing around in our existence yet that can eradicate this virus yet. And we have to stay patient and press on with perseverance and allow these medical professionals, they'll crack the code. It's going to take some time to crack the code on this virus. It's a very, very strong virus. And number two, it's a single cell. I looked at the molecular form under a microscope. It's one cell. And it just duplicates. It's a really strong fucking sickness. But you can always go and get your own medical information and the scientific makeup of coronavirus. I encourage everybody to do that on my channel. Do your own research, but it's really, really strong. And eventually, if we just stop with fucking doing the briefings and giving ourselves false hope, it's just driving up false hope and we're hesitant. We're waiting for this cure to happen. In America, it does not work like that. Medical science and research does not work like that. They will crack the code. It's just going to take some time. And number one, in the meantime, while we're cracking this code, we should be encouraging people to get him out of the Oval Office. He's going to kill mad people because there's mad people that are not as consciously aware as us in our conscious and us in the conscious community who are very well aware that it's going to take time. Some people aren't that consciously aware. They're not as aware. So this information, who knows if they're teetering on that mental shit and they'll just fucking hurt themselves. And we can't allow that. So again, I wish everybody a good afternoon. Get a laugh out of this. Get the laughing out of the way. It's funny. But call your local, broadcasting corporations. Encourage the press to rip this dude apart. And you'll get him out. You just got to press on him. Everybody take it easy. Get to work on that, everybody. I know I am. Peace and love. I'm out.